Hey y'all, it's Joanna, and I love to DIY on a budget and make beautiful home decor. And if you like to sew, then catch me on Saturdays. Now, let's get crafty. Okay, so this is what we're going to be doing, y'all. We're dealing with teacups, except one's not a teacup. But this is a teacup, and I have had this in my stash for a long time. I don't even know where I got it. It's nothing special. It's not even a real teacup. It's like decor or something like that. But I know some of y'all going to try to come at me for using teacups, y'all. They're my teacups, okay? Do what you will. Just saying. Okay? No need to get angry. But anyway, I wiped it down with alcohol, and now I'm going to dry it. Now, that wasn't even finished. So, it was kind of like, I don't know, dry ceramic. So, anyways, I had to dry it. But I'm going to take this Gorilla Glue. Now, this stuff says it dries in like a few minutes. That is not true. Okay? It's just not true. I had my plate sliding, so I had to, yeah, add a little touch of hot glue on the side, which I peeled it off when I got done. I don't even know if I showed you that, but yeah. So that way I could just keep going. But I glue my cup to my saucer like that right there. And I am going to, I didn't put nothing on it to hold it, but what am I doing? Y'all, I don't know what I do. Sometimes I record my videos before, and then I can't remember what I did when I did it, so yeah. I got some moss, of course, and I'm going to just shape it. Now, I'm not trying to make a nest, per se, but you know, just trying to make it look a little like something. But I'm going to use fabric tack because, you know, like I said, when I did this, I just peeled the hot glue off the glass. Hot glue don't stick. So I'm going to use the fabric tack for the, you know, the permanent hold there, and it's going to hold it down right nice. I was checking my cup. It's slipping. Everything is slipping. But anyway, I've got this bird. It's yellow. It matches this. This is so easy. This bird came from Hobby Lobby in a pack just like this. They're $3.99. I don't know why I did that. Just because I like the birds. They're $3.99. Okay. So, and I did something to this. You'll have to watch in the end, and I'll explain it in the reveal. That one was brown. I thought it would match better, but it didn't match, so I'm going to use it for another one. But anyway, the tail was way too long. Why did I cut it off in a point like that? I don't know. I ended up dovetailing it, just like, you know, going like an arrow. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. Do you know what I mean? Dovetail? Yeah. So I'm just going to take hot glue. We're moving on. And I'm going to glue my bird down in here. And, yeah. You can use any bird you want. You don't even have to use a bird. You can just put eggs in there if you want to. That's up to you. You can just put flowers on it. You can do what you want, okay? It's your cup. Do what you want. I'm just showing you what I did for mine. Now I'm trimming up my moss because it was hanging out everywhere. Now I've got these little blue flowers, and they match those little blue flowers like to a T. Yay. And then I got this off of something in my... I've got a box of flower junk, remnants, leftovers. I don't know. Anyways, I dug in there and got these right here. So I'm just going to glue those in. And all you got to do is add, I need one of them glue pot thingies, you know, where it's made by Surebonder, I think, but you put your glue in it and all that, and then it melts to do florals. It would be so much easier. I need to get one. I need to invest in one. We'll see. Maybe one day. I don't know. But anyway, I'm just going to stick these in just randomly roundabout here. And, yeah, this comes out really cute. Especially when I get done doing what I did in the final reveal. It's really cute. But I was determined to stick that thing in there somewhere. I don't even think I did it. Oh, I cut it off. Y'all, I'm telling you, I don't remember what I did the other day. Oh, yep. I stuck it. I cut it down into 1 and 1. It made it less bushy. Yep. They're all going in there. And... what am I doing? Oh, I got these little birdie eggs. Yo, I'm going to have to find some more of these or make some with clay. These are like rocks. I don't know what they are. I'm sure I got them at Hobby Lobby. I don't even know. But I've had them in my stash, and I was like, well, just let me use these. They're perfect size. The exact perfect size. And there you go. Ain't it pretty? You can use any teacup. This is just a teacup I had. This is a pretty teacup. Okay. So I'm going to take this Gorilla Glue. This one I did have to use hot glue. It was sliding everywhere. I think I did hot glue after off camera on that other one because my plate was sliding. But I want this at an angle, like at that rim right there is where I want the front of it. Okay. And then I'm going to put it on the back because that's the only thing that's going to be touching the glass. And I'm going to set it there. Now I need my handle of my cup up. And that didn't work, you see. That did not work. It was too big. So it was round and it was running into it. So this slid right under there. And because it was wax, it kind of stuck. So it was just sliding down. So I did take hot glue because I'm going to cover it all up anyway. Not in the back I didn't, but in the front I did. So I'm going to take a little hot glue and I'm going to reinforce it right there and shove it down in that glue. And then I'll put 2 on the sides of the front of my cup there. So now I'm going to take fabric tack again and I'm going inside the cup. And I'm not making a nest. I'm just throwing some moss in there, okay? See how it's rounded in there? Just smeared it around. Then I'm going to take a little bit of hot glue and put in there, but I'm not touching, I'm not mixing my glues. It looked like I did, but I promise I didn't. And then I'm just going to set my moss on top of there and kind of push it down, okay? I want the moss in the cup, running out of the cup. That's the way I want it. This is so pretty when I get done. Now, I'm not going to tell you this time which one was my favorite. You have to guess which one's my favorite. I'll try not to be enthusiastic about it, but yeah. But anyway, so I'm trimming up my, almost said grass, my moss, all right? And then I'm going to take some of this green reindeer moss. I love to touch this moss. I just put my hand in the bag and it's so soft. It is so, I don't know. I like it. I burnt my finger. So I'm using this thing to tap it down in there. This one, oh, it's so fluffy. I was like, oh, it's too soft. I can't use it. So I grab another one. These are just little bitty pieces. I learned this from Jade, from, I want to say VoiceOver Jade, but it's not. It's Scrappy Junk Studio. That's it. She's on YouTube. Check her out. She does the neatest things. She loves the outdoors. But anyways, I learned that from her to add a little greenery in it, and it does look better. Thank you, Jade. So now I got these dried flowers, and I have an abundance of them, and I really need to get rid of some. And then I got these wooden eggs, and I'm just going to take, this is watered down brown paint, really watered down. And I have a stiff brush, and I'm just flicking paint all over them. And it puts the, just the perfect little dots and junk on there that makes it look like real eggs. I touched that one, and it actually looked okay. I need more paint. It was too watered down. That works a whole lot better right there. You see that splatters? Y'all, I had to clean the bottom of that cup. I didn't even know they was on there until I went to do the final reveal, and I seen brown specks. I'm like, what is on my saucer here? And then I realized it was where I splattered those eggs, so I had to get that off the bottom of my saucer. But I make a mess when I craft, y'all. I don't know if y'all do or not, but I sure do. But anyway, I didn't paint these or nothing. This is raw wood because it's light enough to be an egg. And I'm just gluing them down in there. Just gluing, tucking. That's all I'm doing. And I got glue on my thumb. Burnt my thumb, as usual. So now I'm going to take flowers that match the cup. Those darker pink. Not the maroon, but the darker pink. Darker. And then there's yellow in that cup. There's blue in that cup. It's got a lot of colors. So I'm just trying to match the colors. Not all the time can you do that, but I'm trying my best here. So I'm going to put, I didn't use that big pink one, but I'm just going to put my flowers in here, okay? No rhyme or reason, just putting flowers in here. Y'all don't have to see me do all this. So I got my flowers in there, and I did not put that bird on there, see? I got this fence from those Dollar Tree fences at Christmas in their fairy section or whatever. Or, well, not fairy section. It's where they have the snowmen, you know, the houses and all that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So I'm taking my finger dauber, and this is, oh my goodness. I think this one's walnut. It's a darker stain by Tim Holtz, the Distress ink. And I'm going to dirty up my fence there. And then I left that green thing on there to give me something more to glue to. And I just tucked that down in there. I just thought it was cute. I mean, you don't have to do all this. It's just cute. But I love this teacup. It's very beautiful when I get done. Now I'm going to put my flowers away. Oh, I'm going to take a piece of felt because you can't glue hot glue to glass. And I ain't got time to be waiting on this thing to be drying. I ain't holding it all night long. So I'm going to take some felt. And I'm going to put my felt down. And I'm going to glue it around the arm. Or the handle of that cup. Y'all. The arm of my cup. Just bear with me. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to cover that mess up with a big wad of moss. And I'm just going to glue that to the felt. And tuck my moss down there. And when you do that, you won't see the felt. I promise. So, that bird, this is how I dovetailed the other one. Okay. The tails are a whopping big old long thing. So, yeah. So, I shortened that. I'm going to put a daub of hot glue on here. Big old glob. And then I'm going to set that down on that moss. Love it. Did you see me? I love it. I gave you the sign. I love it. Okay, so I also went in my stash and I had some, what is that stuff called? You know them ferns. Thank you, Jesus. I have ferns and I cut the ends off the ferns to make them smaller and I tucked them in and around in there. But yeah, ain't it pretty? I'll show you better in the final reveal. Now this one, this is not a teacup. And look how messed up that is. It's vintage. I do not want to glue nothing in there in case I don't want this rabbit in here forever. Okay. So I'm not gluing anything. I'm not going to glue anything. And this rabbit is perfect. I picked these rabbits up at Hobby Lobby last year or the year before. I'm not sure which. I had them when I had a tiered tray. And look, look at it. It just sits there holding on. And I'm just going to fluff this up to give him something to sit on. Because otherwise he's going to fall down in there. Now I did end up putting a piece of muslin. No it's not. It's cheesecloth. Stained cheesecloth. Down in there because he was sinking. When I put some stuff in there. All this stuff. He starts sinking. So I just lifted his little booty up. And stuck some stuff under there. And put him back down in there. You can't even tell anything else is in there other than moss. So this flower bush I just bought at Hobby Lobby last week because it was on sale. I told my husband, I said, I gotta go out of town. He's like, where are we going? I said, we're going. Well, I'm not going to say where I was going. But I went over there and they have a Hobby Lobby there. And I went there and I got these flowers because they were on sale. And I don't buy them unless they're on sale. Because I can't afford nothing in Hobby Lobby unless it's on sale or clearance. I'm just telling y'all. Very rarely do I buy anything full price unless it just never goes on sale or, you know, I need it at that time, like moss. But anyway, I'm just going to put these in here and hope for the best because I didn't even put floral foam in there. And, yeah. So I'm going to tuck these in. I'm going to put some of those berry ball things up there, right there. They're blue. Not quite blue. They're kind of bluey iridescent kind of color. And I just like them. They're so pretty. And then I have some pink cattails down there. And then I get some little, it's called a branch floral, but it looks like pussy willows on the branch. And I loved it. So I picked it up. I got them at the Dollar Tree. All these florals come from the Dollar Tree, okay, except the pink roses. So I'm just going to put these in there, but I do want to show you something with these. Okay, so if you get grass or these cattails, I don't care what color they are, take your scissors, don't push hard, do lightly, and curl it like you do, you know, that curly ribbon. And look, they're so much cuter. I just think it adds a little more whimsy to your project, okay? So, yeah. So, now for the final reveal. Oh my goodness, they're so cute, ain't they? Oh, I styled that other one with the other bunny that I had bought at Hobby Lobby that year. But anyway, yeah, there it is, just hanging on with its little tongue hanging out. That thing is so old. It is ridiculous. It's even got one brown handle and the other one ain't. It's just, I don't know if sun was on it at one time or what. But you could see those little pussy willow or whatever those branches are in the back. I don't know, they look like that to me. But anyway, so that's the first one. And I just set it on a little riser there. I need to make another one of those little risers to put that on. That is not my prop. Because I really, really like that riser. And this looks so good on it. So, yeah. And then here's the one with the cup. And I just think this is so pretty. I truly do. I saw these ideas on Pinterest, and this is just, well, yeah, kind of, I did the other one too. But these are just so pretty. I love them. I didn't do anything with that one. I left it. This is the one I changed. And I'll show you in a minute, but I had to dull my bird down, okay? That bird was too bright. So what I did was I took white paint and I put a lot of water in it and just gave my bird like a whitewash type deal. And I'll show you right here what it looked like. That's how bright it was. Do you see the difference? I did not like that one iota. So I dulled it down quite a bit, and I think it looks 10 times better. Y'all let me know. What do y'all think? Do you think it looks better, or should I have left it alone? Tell me which one was my favorite. I love doing this. I really did. This was so much fun. They are so easy and so beautiful, and they make great decor for spring or even through the summer. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I would love it if you'd stick around and be a part of my YouTube family. Until next time, remember, you are a blessing. Goodbye.